I gotta get it. Cause I gotta get it.
What's going on? It's your boy SB. We outside. All right, so yes, I live in the desert, literally. So if you see behind me, that is my community. Tartesso in the building, amazing place to live, but don't come to live here because we're full occupancy. So don't come. We don't need any more people over here right now. So when you see that, you just see a beautiful entrance. You see some great palm trees. Amazing, right? This is literally in the middle of the desert. So I'm gonna give you a glimpse of that. You see that frame? It looks like there would be neighborhoods all around, right? But when you look, isn't that such a beautiful sight? No humans, no stores, no gas stations, none of that. Look at that, just land, earth. First off, where's this location? This is located in Buckeye, Arizona. Buckeye, Arizona is about 40 minutes from Tempe, about 30 minutes from Phoenix. So it's not that far out from the main city areas. So that is the plus side about it. It's far enough to be away from everything, but close enough to still be near the main hub areas. And it was hilarious. When my family came over for the housewarming, my auntie was like, yo, you live in the Hunger Games. So that was hilarious. Is it the Hunger Games? Absolutely not. Actually, you kind of can compare it to the Hunger Games a little bit. The closest store around here would probably be about 15 miles, 10 miles, not far at all. So the biggest question, why? Why would somebody want to live in an area like this in the middle of nowhere? This was something that I've thought about for a long time. And the reason being is because the times that we're living in, honestly, it just seems like it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. Plus, I've lived in the city and around the city my whole life. Everything, first off, is just so packed. Stores are packed, the streets are packed, everywhere is just packed. But the main thing for me was that the rise of crime, also the rise of violence, the rise of theft, all these things I truly believe is going to continue to rise, especially in communities in the main big city areas. With prices going up and people not being able to afford more things, what do we think is going to happen logically? Crime is going to rise. People, if they can't afford to buy food, they will take food. It's going to reach everywhere. Do I think that it's going to avoid that completely 100%? Of course not. It's going to reach everywhere, but at least it's more far out from the main city. That was my main reasoning. So far, since I've been out here in this desert, when you look, like, this is literally the desert. Like literally right across the street. So my main thing that I was worried about was the wildlife. Am I finna see snakes out here? Am I finna see scorpions? Am I finna see dragons? Like, what is in these Arizona deserts? But I haven't seen one scorpion. That was the main thing I was worried about, especially having a new build home with scorpions. Haven't come across one scorpion. Haven't seen one snake. Not trying to see no snakes. I got enough and had enough of those in my life already. I don't need to see a real one. In my community app, which is called, I forgot that community app that people have. There was a few snakes that were seen, especially it being a new build community where you're developing, you're digging up dirt. Those things might pop up. I haven't seen it, so that's what's up. Also, they have wild pigs in Arizona called hondugos or something wild like that. Luckily, I ain't seen none of those. I heard they were pretty aggressive, but I wish a wild pig would try to run up on me in front of my house. It will not be good, but haven't seen none of those yet. So far, I have seen some pretty ugly beetles. Ugly. If you look at my Tartesso video, I'm gonna link it in the description below. They got some pretty big beetles out here that's ugly. Big too. They like little friends, like they're huge and they're ugly. Other than that, oh, and then that big spider that was in my house, that was ugly as well. But not the things that I thought I was gonna see out here, which is perfect and fine with me. So far, how do I like it? I love it. One of the main things that I love about it is the peace and quiet. It is so quiet, it's scary. And I think one of the reasons why it's so quiet, who wants to live in an area like this? Who wants to live in a desert where there's not stores right across the street, where there's not banks right down the street. No one wants to live there except people with sense. No, the main population that's here, it's people that are retired. It's families. So that's exactly what I love to be around. I've never lived in a place this quiet in I don't know how long. I love it. I do need to get some things that you need to, just in case anything happens to survive out here. I need to get a generator. That's something that I need to get. Need to get an extra refrigerator as well. But definitely a generator, because if you stuck, like, let me see if I can give you guys a nice shot. So let's say a power outage happens or something like that. You need to be prepared for that. Definitely would need a generator. So there's a few things that I need to get so that I could be prepared in those situations. But other than that, everything is great. Loving it. Very friendly community. And I think that's a key as well to surviving in the desert in places that are not the main cities. Community. You got to build community. You have to build with your neighbors. I think that's definitely something that's been beneficial with me living here as well. And I'm going to have to do more of, build more of a community. Also, one of the things I get asked a lot is, do I plan to stay? Okay, sounds good. Got you a new build house, all that good stuff. But I'm pretty sure you're going to sell it with the equity, get something, you know, closer to the city. Actually, no. Do I plan to stay? What I would hope to do and what I would like to do, I wouldn't like to even stay here. This is great for now, but hopefully, my main thing, what I would love to do and love to have is land. Land is currency. Land is gold right now. To me, there's just so much you can do on your own land, your own property. You can grow food, have your own space. So hopefully be able to stay here for a while, can be in a position to where I'll be able to get more land. The way that things are going with this economy, who knows how long that would take, but we shoot for the stars. That's the plan. That's the goal to shoot for. And, you know, we're going to see what happens. But yes, this is the desert. It's not desert, it's the desert. It gets hot out here in the summertime. I'm definitely going to have to show you guys how that gets. All right, so I'm actually giving you guys a view of my exit. You cannot even see. Oh, I'm yelling. I forgot I got a mic on, my fault. This is a view from the exit that I take to go to my house. You can't even see the community from the exit. This is how far off the grid I am right now. Look at this. I'm gonna show you the freeway. That's the freeway right here. That's a beautiful view. Welcome to Arizona. You get plenty of those. And look at, when you look down, this is the street. The exit off of the freeway, you cannot even see the community. And it's over, I don't know how many thousands of homes in that community. You can't even see it from the freeway. We do not exist over here. Like, that's living off the map. I love that right there. I wanted to give y'all a view of that. Look at that. I'm like way down there somewhere. Look at that view behind me. That's something that you see all day in Arizona. The views are just crazy. Look at that. Let me give y'all need a shot of the view alone. That's White Tank Mountains behind me. All that desert over there. And my community is behind me about a mile or something like that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a perspective of what it looks like from the freeway area. Just wanted to give you guys an update on that, man. This is Tartesso. This is your boy SB with Buckeye and Tartesso News. Now, but tune in, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, cut your post notifications on so you see the videos whenever I post them. It's your boy SB. Let's go.